Hey guys, so we're gonna quickly go over how to clean a baculum. We just removed the baculum from the otter that we just skinned. We're about to go flesh it here in a minute. So the baculum is essentially the penis bone out of a male animal, whether it's a fisher, beaver, I don't think muskrats have. Maybe they do, but the fishers, the otters, that sort of thing, coyotes. They do have a market, not a great market, but there are markets out there. So I know on Amazon and maybe Etsy, some other spots, you can buy them or sell them as swizzle sticks. People are selling them for, and a few other things as well as scientific research and that sort of thing. So I'm going to teach you the do's and don'ts for kind of cleaning. You want them nice and clean, no meat on them for when you're selling them. If you have beetles, you don't have to do this sort of thing. You can just throw them in your beetle tank. The beetles will clean them off. But a clean otter baculum versus a dirty otter baculum, you can see there's lots of membrane and everything was left on it. Essentially, this is what they look like right now when it's uncleaned. So if you just took the bare minimum off, it would end up looking dirty like this and not clean to the bone like this guy. So I'm going to quickly go over how I clean them anyway. And this is for if you don't have beetles again. So take your knife and just poke through this extra layer here. Hold it as tight as you can, and then skin as close to the bone as you possibly can. It's kind of hard when it's off the animal. It's easier to do it when it's on the actual animal. But so again, I'm cutting as close to the bone as I possibly can. I'm getting probably 80% of the junk off of there, or more. And go right to the end. And just keep doing that until you have most of it off. Like I said, it's way easier when it's on the animal than after you've taken it off. So once you got most of it off, it's not worth fighting with a lot of this stuff. I'm just going to get this last little bit. You got that off. What you do is turn your knife around, use the dull side, just start scraping. And then again, if you get long strings like that, you can cut them. And then you might have to cut this last little bit to get it off the tip. Tends to be more cartilagey down that way. So and we turn it around again, go all the way to the other tip. And then again, start using the blade end of your knife. Use a knife you don't really like, because you're probably going to dull it doing this sort of thing. wipe that down. Then as is, you can soak in hydrogen peroxide or freeze it this way, soak it in water, however you want. That's clean enough to sell as is. If you are selling them as swizzle sticks, that sort of thing, you're going to have to clean it up perfectly, put in hydrogen peroxide and that sort of thing. Definitely sterilize it, but that is how you clean up your baculum bones. So hopefully one more thing you might be able to make a market out of, get a few extra dollars.